Mr. T.Gray, VP of Operations. Here you
I know this
are.
guy. I know him.
Yeah, I know him too. And I love this guy because he is always doing what is right for the ambassadors. And he's got a great team too. He's been in this industry, and I've known this guy for over 16 years, and I just love this guy to death. He is your Vice President of Operations, Mr. T.Gray.
Yay! All right. Exciting times. Exciting times. Hey, everybody. Guess what we're going to do today? And first of all, I just want to say to my bro, our VP of Marketing, thank you for all the love and the kudos, man. Appreciate ya. You know, I love you back too. And this guy, he just does such amazing work, him and his team. And let's give Mark Kithcart the kudos for all the beautiful stuff that you've seen this morning. Every single slide, everything about today's training that you saw that looks good, those videos, all coming out of an incredible team being led by none other than our VP of Marketing, Mr. Mark Kithcart. All right, I'm getting our slides ready today because we're going to talk about the back office. Had a couple of people message me, I'm ready to learn about this back office. And this back office is really quite amazing and spectacular. And here, let's see, we're going to bring this slide up here. Let me share this with you. Oop. Mark got me. I got to reclaim the host. All right. Here we go. All right, cool. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about the back office today. The back office is absolutely amazing because this is where you control your business. And I like to think of it as, we got this whole flight metaphor constantly running throughout iBuumerang. You got, your packs, standby, business class, coach class, first class, all named after, the whole flight, flying thing, Top Gun, flight school. And your back office is like the cockpit of the plane. This is where you control your flight. And that's what we're excited about talking about today, because about a month ago now, we unveiled, we turned on the latest update to the back office. And this is actually the second or third update that we've released, and it's not the last. We're already working on some new things that are going to blow your mind, that as we take the back office to yet even another level. Would you believe it? There's a better version of what you see already in the works. You know what? iBuumerang is like Apple, baby. When we give you a phone, we've already got the next one already in the works. So I'm excited about the ops team and the mentality of it to always make it better. Always. We have a mentality it's called Kaizen. Maybe some of you have heard it. Maybe you guys know Tony Robbins talks about Kaizen. Kaizen stands for constant and never ending improvement. Kaizen, something like that. So in any event, the iBuumerang back office, listen, we've got sophisticated technology back here. It might look pretty, some things might look simple, but I'm going to tell you, the geniuses that are writing code and making things work and writing the logic for how it works and how the reports pull the data, it's nothing simple at all. I mean, we've got a whole rack of geniuses just pecking away and writing code, and it looks like the Matrix, and but it doesn't look like the Matrix to us because they make it so that all that stuff is in the back and the pretty stuff is in the front. So here's what you get with it. You get complete control and visibility of your business, right? So now more and more, we're giving you what you need. And we know there's a couple of things that you don't have. For example, you don't have the ability you can see your customers, but you can't see if they are a travel customer or a Vibe driver or Vibe rider. We know, we're working on it, right? And you want to see who's traveling and who's riding and who's driving. We know, We're working on it. Remember, those geniuses are back there hacking away, writing code. And when we deliver it, it's going to be absolutely amazing. But you have control and over every other aspect of your business here. That's pretty special. Also, with your back office, this is very important. This is the most important thing that it does. It allows you to easily identify and see where you need to focus your energy, where you need to be building, who you need to be working with, what parts of your business need the attention, right? And Mr. Bugs and Mr. Haynes are going to be doing some more detailed business builder training to show you how to use these reports so that you can run your business by the numbers. So this is super cool. So what we're going to do at this point is so just a quick list, and then we're going to do a little tour. So what's in there? Just kind of a little shopping list. Check this out. You can see your current pack. You can see how much time you have left to upgrade. You can see if you're active or not. You can see if you're dual team qualified or not. You can see the current promotions. You can buy, you can send, you can track boomerangs and see your customers. You can see your current rank and where you stand versus the next rank. You can monitor subscriptions, your own and your team members. You can see your commission. You can manage your money. You can see your volume on a weekly, monthly, and historical basis. That's one of the new things that we've given you. So for example, those of you who've been in for months and months and months, you can go back and see what your volume was last month and the last month and the last month. Those of you who've been in from the beginning, you can go back and see your volume going back to March of 2019, right? Yeah, you can see it. That's super cool. You can buy event tickets and you can manage event tickets, like move them around. Like you could buy 5 event tickets and you can actually give the other 4, assign the other 4 to team members. That's back there too. You can download tools. You can download files. It's all back there. And the jewel, the digital training vault, where you can access knowledge that you can then apply to be truly great. So all of this is in your iBoomerang back office. Okay, well, let me not just tell you about it. Let me show you. I want to just give a big shout out and thank you to the ops team for building a demo back office that we can use to show you guys what this is all about. Okay, let's dig in. Okay, so now what you are seeing on your screen is what it looks like when you log into your iBoomerang back office. All right, this is super cool. All right, now check it out. When you first log in, you're in the dashboard. Everybody say dashboard. And the dashboard's super cool because here's what you see. And this is, of course, the desktop version. It works great on your phone as well. Let's start from the top and work our way to the bottom. So up top, you have, first of all, your menu button. And your menu button either makes the menu disappear or reappear, okay? And then if you go across the top here, you have your BÜM Foundation button that when you click it, gives you the opportunity to donate to the BÜM Foundation. And of course, you can select a bunch of different methods, including your e-wallet. Okay, then you have your iDecide button, which will open up your iDecide. And the first time that you go to iDecide, you have to accept the terms and conditions. It basically says you are opening the package and you may not give it back once you open the package, all right? It's a digital package, but now that you're about to play with the toys, you got to keep them, all right? So that's what that says. Same thing with iGo, to go to your travel engine. Same thing, the first time you use it, pop-up comes up and you have to accept the terms in order to use it, because it basically says once you open the package, it is yours. Now, sometimes people get started and they go and they start trying to send boomerangs. Before they do this step, your boomerangs will not work until you do this step, because you have to activate your iGo travel engine. But once you've activated your iDecide, once you've activated your iGo by accepting those terms, guess what? This is called single sign-on. What it means is that you can just click here and it takes you right into iDecide. You don't have to log in. You can just click here and it takes you right into iGo. You don't have to log in. That's called single sign-on, SSO, and we're excited to provide you with that as a convenience. It makes it so easy. You just run your life through your back office. You want to send an I-Decide? Go in your back office. You want to book travel? Go in your back office. All right, the next thing you're going to see is our current, a banner promoting something that we want you to see, okay? And so right now, obviously, we're promoting Vision 2020, August 21 to 23. Go ahead and get your ticket. All right, what's next? You've got your business snapshot. I love this section, okay? It doesn't get any simpler than the battery symbol that we see on our phone to show you whether you are active or not, okay? If the battery is full, you're active. If the battery is empty, you're not, okay? And this really came after people asked us lots of questions about, oh, am I active, am I not active? And we said, how can we make it so that it's just cut and dry, the battery, okay? So make sure your battery stays full, folks. If your battery is empty, it means that your subscription did not run, okay? And you want to fix that, because if you don't have an active monthly subscription, you lose access to certain things. Okay, now, the next thing you can see is whether or not you are binary qualified, all right? And you know what? Let me have fun with markers. Okay, here we go. Boom. So this next section here shows whether you are binary qualified. All right, now you're binary qualified when you have an activated and active person on the left and on the right. Okay, so for example, if you enroll two people at stake, one is on the left and one is on the right, this is going to look like this. You're not going to be binary or dual team qualified. But if you enroll someone who has a coach pack, a business class pack, or a first class pack on the left, and another one like that on the right, guess what? You're going to be binary qualified. Now, the next month, as long as those people do their monthly subscription, you're going to also be binary qualified, okay? So that is what this is going to show you. So you want to make sure you have 2 green checks here, not 2 red X's, okay? And these need to be people that you personally enrolled, okay? People that you personally enrolled. All right, the next section is going to show you your binary volume for the current week. All right, so you can see that this person here, Mr. or Ms. Demo Account, has 1,350 CV on their left and 150 CV on their right. What is CV? Commissionable volume. Watch the compensation plan video. CV is what you get paid on. QV, qualifying volume, is what you advance your ranks based on, okay? So this is showing you CV, and this is what you can get paid on. Now, this person would qualify to get paid anywhere from 10 to 20% of the lesser side, which is the 150. However, you have to have a minimum of 500 CV in order to get paid. So if this person ended the week like this, it will just carry over to the next week and accumulate until they get to 500, and then we'll pay, okay? All right, let's clear these drawings, and then now your upgrade timer. So this is cool. This person came in at Coach Pack. How do we know? Because it's showing their upgrade options. They can upgrade to business class, they can upgrade to first class, and you see the timer for how much time they have left of their 60 days. They've got 44 days, 14 hours, 54 minutes, and 44, 43, 42 seconds left to upgrade before that timer goes down. All right, so that's super cool. And whenever they're ready to upgrade, they can click on Upgrade Pack. And maybe this is not working because I am doing all these drawings. So let me clear my drawings and put that away. And let me see if this will let me. Okay, that button's not live. No problem. Thank you, ops team. All right, but if you click that button, Upgrade Pack, you can upgrade. All right, what's next? The World Series. So this is called a modal, okay, or widget. And if you remember, before the World Series, this widget was showing you what zone we were in, right? So we were using this widget to show you if we're in the white zone, the blue zone, or the gold zone. But now that we're doing World Series, this is what we want to show you. So Dr. Latrice is showing me how to work my beautiful back office. You're right, Dr. Latrice, I do have to select the pack first. Okay, so that's why that didn't work, because I didn't select one of the packs. In any event, but right now we're showing you the World Series here. We got your scoreboard that shows you the score for the two teams that you're on. The first team is the team that you're the owner of. That's you and your front lines. And then the second score shows you the team, the score of the team that you are a player on. That's your sponsor and their front line. So in this particular case, you and your front lines don't have any score, but you're on your sponsor team. The team already has scored 9 runs and 10 hits. So you have 2 chances to win the game, okay? Now, when you click on that, it's going to show you, it's going to take you to the World Series page. And this one, I didn't like it. It wasn't built out enough. So let me show you, where is that? Okay. I got a World Series snapshot that I want to show you of the current one. Here we go. So when you click on it, it takes you to, there we go. Nope. I shared the same screen. Hold on. Hang on tight, people. There we go. It takes you to this page, right? And this is the current World Series standings for in your back office right now. So Sandy Thomas at the top, Renee, Harrison Roney from Jamaica have come up. 6713 Lifestyle, we saw her, she's hanging on in there, and then Gone is in 5th place. And if you click view top 100, it'll show you the whole top 100 list. And down below, it shows you who you have on base. So this particular person's back office, they actually have someone on second base right now. All right, so that's really cool. So that's what that part of the back office does for you. All right, let's go back to our back office tour and keep it moving. So now we're into the Boomerang widget. This is where you can buy and send boomerangs, okay? So this person has 50 available boomerangs. If they had boomerangs that were sent out that weren't used yet, that would show here in the active, the pending link. And so let's suppose you sent someone 1 boomerang. This would change to 49. This would change to 1. Let's suppose the person you sent it to doesn't activate it in the time that you set, right? Because you get to set the expiration date right here, 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, etc. And they don't do it, it's going to go back into the 50. All right, just want you to know, boomerangs come back if people don't use them. Now, you can also choose what type of boomerang you have, whether it's an iGo boomerang, you're sending it so someone can have access to the iGo travel booking engine, whether they can become a Vibe rider or a Vibe driver, and these are smart boomerangs. So when you generate the boomerang code, you put the person's name, email, their phone number, we need that information. Select the date, you generate the code, it's gonna go here, and then you can send that boomerang code to the person. It's a smart code, it knows what kind of code it is. So when they go to iGoBoom.com and they put in that code, it will take them to either the verification confirmation for iGo, Vibe Rides, or Vibe Rider, or Vibe Driver. It knows it by itself. Now, once the code is generated, you can send it to them as a text message using this. You can send it to them as an email using this. Here's a word of advice. There's no automated text messaging or email system that is 100%. So if you want to absolutely make sure that your prospect gets their code, copy it to the clipboard, send it to them yourself in a text message from your phone. All right. So me personally, I just do all 3. It's overkill, but I just want to make sure they get the code. And that way you don't have to have that. You don't have to say, I used to send his SMS and they didn't get it. No problem. I never have that problem because I also send it to them as my own text message from my phone. So they're going to get one of the 3 for sure. Okay. So that's boomerangs. And can I let you in on a secret? You guys want to know something in advance? We are working on group boomerangs for Vibe Rides. Because see, here's what happens when you choose it allows you to send an individual boomerang or a group boomerang, which is one code that you could use a lot of times. So for example, we could set here one code that can use all 50 of these boomerangs and then send it to like a group of people, like family or something like that. But Vibe Rider or Vibe Drives right now, you can only send them one at a time. Well, guess what? Guess what? We're going to give you group boomerangs for Vibe super soon. Okay, next section is the rank insight section. This is your business cockpit or business, driving module per se. This is your customer acquisition driver. This is your business driver. So when you look here, it's going to show you what the highest rank you've ever achieved is. So if this person's a demo account is a new user, the highest rank they've ever achieved is ambassador. If they were a diamond, it would say the highest rank they've ever achieved is a diamond. The month rank is going to show you where you are right now in the month. In this particular case, it's June 13. It will show you the rank that you've achieved at this moment, June 13. Okay. It will show you what your total monthly qualifying volume is. It's going to be all the volume from your whole group. All the qualifying volume, and qualifying volume is equal to dollars. Okay. And then it's going to show you the rank qualified volume, which is how much of that volume you can actually use to qualify for your current rank. Okay, so that's why at some points in time, those two numbers will be different. This number, the total monthly QV, might be bigger than the rank qualified volume or RQV. All right, next, you're going to have your qualification section. Now, it's showing you, it's going to default to showing you how you qualify for the next rank. So this person is currently an ambassador. The next rank is director, and it's showing them that they need 2,500 in qualifying volume. All right. Right now, for that level, there's no left-right qualification. The left-right qualification actually kicks in at Sapphire, and it will monitor that. And also at director, there's no percentage. Actually, it's 50-50, right? So over here, it's going to show you top producing personal legs. As you enroll people, it's going to show you up to 5 legs. Your top 5 legs will always be in this section. Let me do a drawing for you to make sure everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. Your top 5 legs are going to be in this section. And it's going to always show you the volume of that leg that you can use to qualify for that particular rank. Now, here's what's crazy cool. You can always change it to see what you need to qualify at another rank. You're not just limited to looking at what you need to qualify for the very next rank, and you can do that right here. Okay, so this drop down, when you click it, it shows you all the ranks. And when you choose another rank, the numbers change. All right, this is a demo back office, so the numbers aren't going to change. But the numbers will change to show you what your qualifications are for that next rank. I wish I didn't do that because it's just going to spin now, but that's okay. So that is crazy cool. You can change it to whatever rank, and everything is going to change on this to show you what you need to qualify for that next rank. All right, let's go to the next widget, projected subscriptions. Also super cool. So as you build your team, the projected subscriptions is going to show you how much volume you would get if everybody on your team did their subscription. Okay, so at the beginning of the month, it's going to be blue, and then there's going to be a yellow. It's the beginning of the month, it's going to be yellow, and then it's going to be turned progressively blue as we run the subscription. So if you had half of your subscriptions for the month run right now, this would be half yellow and half blue, okay? Now, what's crazy cool about this is that you can click on it, and then it's going to show you the details of who subscription ran and whose subscription did not run. What can you do with that information? You can now call those folks. So in this particular case, Finn McMissile, these guys with these names, their subscription didn't run as planned. And if I know that Finn is trying to actively build a business and I see that their date has come and gone and their subscription didn't run, I can now call or message Finn and say, hey, Finn, your subscription didn't run. You need to fix that so that you can stay active and keep access to everything and make sure that your business is rocking. So again, you can click the circle and it's going to show you that. And the same thing happens if you click details. All right. Now, the commission widget. This is evolving and it is crazy exciting. It's going to show you how much money you've earned this week, how much money you've earned this month, how much money you've earned this year, and how much you have in your e-wallet right there for you. And we strategically put it to the bottom because we know that some of you like to show people. When some of you like to show people your back office, you wouldn't want this to be at the top. So we put it at the bottom so that you don't have to scroll as far when you're showing people your back office if that's what you do. Now, here's the cool thing. All of this is clickable. By the way, you know something is clickable when it turns into a hand. You guys see that? It's turning into a hand. So when you click this week, this month, this year, look what happens. It takes you to the commission page. All right. And we're going to go here in a second. So I'm not going to get into that, but that's nice and cool. When you click e-wallet balance, it takes you to your e-wallet. And we'll get in there in a second and I'll show you that as well. So that's your dashboard, folks. And so your dashboard has everything at your fingertips that you need in order to operate your business right away. Now, let's start going down the left side menu here real quick. New improvement. Let's go to your profile. Guess what you can do now? You can personalize your back office by putting in your photo. Isn't that cool? This is new. This is a month old. Some of you guys have discovered it already. Some of you guys haven't, but you can click here and upload a photo. And this is where you can manage your information. Basic information is important because here's where you can tell us how you want to be recognized. Recognition name, okay? So this is important because some of you guys have used business names or stuff, and that's cool, but you might want to be recognized by your name. So what you would do is you would put your name in here and you update that. Then when you are performing well in the World Series, or you hit Sapphire or another rank, and we are going to recognize you, we will use your name instead of that other thing that you put in there, okay? And that is super cool right there. So definitely you want to update your recognition name in your basic information. And don't forget to hit update basic information when you finish so that it saves it, all right? Your primary address goes here. Your billing address is here. By the way, some of you guys have messed around with your billing address and you have the wrong country in there. Fix your country. Make it the country that is associated with your card, because when it comes to cards outside of the United States, we are running those cards in local currency, which is really helping people get approvals. Okay, so for example, if you're in Spain, we are presenting your transaction to the bank in euros. Okay, and if you're in Mexico, we're presenting it to the bank in pesos. So definitely make sure that the right country code, the right country is here, because that's what we're using to determine what we're going to present. Okay, you cannot change your personal information, your name, your phone number, your address, etc. You need to submit a form to our advocacy department. They are going to want to confirm that information with you, and then they will change it for you. So just go to iBuumHub.com, click on support, click on advocacy, and you can contact them there and they'll tell you what you need. Okay, billing, this is where you put in your credit card information, okay? Again, make sure you use the right countries. Replicated site preferences. So when you give someone your site, for this person here, I think their username is demo account, right? What was it? Yeah, their username is demo account. So their replicated site that they can give people is demoaccount.myiBoomerang.com. Now, this is where you control what people see when they get there, all right? Again, display name. This is different than recognition. Recognition name is what we recognize you as. Display name is what do you want people to see when they come to your replicated website, okay? And you can put whatever you want here, all right? You can choose whether you want your email address to be displayed on your recognition website, contact information, cell phone number. Do you want that when people go to demoaccount.myiBoomerang.com or yours, do you want your phone number there so that people might be able to call you if they want to, all right? And then your co-applicant information, business name, all that stuff is here. And again, you have another choice here to tell what to display. You want us to display the display name, or if you used a business name, do you want us to display that? Again, make sure you click update basic information when you're done so that it saves it. Okay, here's a nifty little thing. We ask you to do this with caution. If you need to change your information for iDecide, click it here. I will let you know that if you change it now, your single sign-on will not work until maybe tomorrow because we sync these every day, okay? So when we sync the system, we'll catch your changes, and then the next day, your single sign-on to get into your iDecide will work again, okay? So just be mindful that if you change it here, you'll have about a 24-hour lag between when the next time your iDecide single sign-on will work. Binary placement, very important. Whenever you are enrolling a new person, you need to decide where they go in your binary. Are they going to go on the left side? Are they going to go on the right side? Or do you want the system to just alternate back and forth for you? Okay? You need to choose, you need to set this, and make sure you don't forget to do that whenever you're enrolling a new person. You have the ability to change your password here as well, so you have complete control. Let's go to reports. Reports is really how you're going to really drive your business. The first one is the entire organization report. And this report is crazy cool. You will love this report as your business grows. See, right now, demo account only has one person. Some of you guys, this is pages and pages and pages. When you first get here, it tells you how many total ambassadors are in your personal enrollment tree, okay? So this is not going to count all the people that may have been placed underneath you in the binary. This is only going to count the people that come from the people that you sponsored and the people that they sponsored and the people that they sponsored, and so on and so forth. So it's in this particular case, demo account just got started, they have one. All right, it's going to tell you how many of them are active, right? Meaning that they have 100 QV for the month. It's going to tell you how many total levels. Some of you, this says 25. Some of you, this says 100 or 200 already, okay? And you can see each level by changing the level sort, all right? We'll come to that in a second. You can see how you can change this to show 10 people at a time, up to 100 people at a time. You can choose to see one level. If you had 100 levels, you could see all 100 levels by changing that, keeping this one at 1, keeping this one at 100, and then you click view. It's going to show you all 100 levels mixed in. You can choose to just see the 100th level. What's going on my 100th level? What's going on my 10th level? Change to both to 10 and click view, and you'll see just your 10th level. This is like super cool. Driana, you select the side before signing a person up to choose which side of your binary they're going to be in. Okay, then you can choose to sort this whole thing by enrollment date. Okay, so you can choose from when to when. Here, we got some quick controls here. You can choose to see yesterday. You can choose to see the last 7 days, last 30 days, this month, last month, or you can choose a custom range, which means you choose the start date and the end date. So if you want to see everybody who enrolled in a week, you can do it there too. All right. All right. Let's get the report going back to what it's supposed to be. Right. Because I changed it to level 10. There's no level 10. So Finn McMissile went away. And I changed the enrollment date. I'm just going to have to change it to this month. Well, I don't remember when Finn McMissile joined, because Finn McMissile, okay, well, whatever. In any event, you can see the ID, the TSA number, what level the person is on, their name, their username, when they enrolled, their country, their state or province, what pack they signed up with, who's their sponsor, the sponsor's TSA number, the sponsor's name, the person's lifetime rank, so the highest rank that they've seen. Yeah, I can press reset to go back to it, but it's not that serious. The rank, now pay attention to this, guys. Pay attention. You can see their lifetime rank and the paid as rank. What's the difference? So a person may have achieved Ruby a couple of months ago, but last month they only requalified at Sapphire. So lifetime rank would say Ruby for this person, paid as rank would say Sapphire. And now you can see I got to help this person requalify Ruby. Isn't that cool? See, you know this now. You didn't have this before, you got it now. Whether or not the person is active and whether or not that person is binary qualified. So you can actually go and look through here and see who's got at least a person on their left and their right. And if they don't, you can go help them get binary qualified. So this report is crazy cool. And you see these up and down arrows, it means you can sort these. You can sort by enrollment date. You can sort by last name. You can sort by level. You can sort by rank. And so this gives you a lot of cool ways to look at your business. That's the entire organization report. All right, invoices. This is where you can see all of your transactions with iBuumerang. So you can see that Finn McMissile has, demo account has been paying their monthly subscription. I guess what happened here in May is they were a standby or a coach and they upgraded. So now they're at a higher level. Okay, so in any event, you click that and it opens up the individual reports, invoices. So you can see that, super cool. Nice way to keep track of your stuff, taxes or whatever. All right, your weekly binary report. This is awesome because what it shows, and for some people it's their favorite report. I get a lot of people tell me that's my favorite report. Okay, here's what it does. It shows you everyone who has joined your business or upgraded in your business, and it shows which leg, which side of your binary they're on. Okay, so you see this on this column over here, you see the L's and the R's. That's showing you, that simply means left and right, and it's showing you, what part of your business they're in. It shows you the QV and the CV, and that way it's easy to find what's going on in your business. So you can see all these folks here join on the 12th. You see the date, and they join at coach because you see it says 250 for the QV. All right, let's clear the circles out and go to the next one. All right, weekly enrollment. So this is going to show you all the people that enrolled in your business that particular week. It's going to show you what pack they've got, who's the sponsor, and the enrollment date. Cool report to kind of see what's happening in your business. The best report in the whole back office is the pair report. And in our demo account, it doesn't have any data. So I actually have one to show you. Okay, so let's take a look at this screenshot of the pair report. Hold on, let me resume sharing. Okay, there we go. So I had to black this one out because this is actually somebody's actual pair report, but I want you to be able to see what the pair report actually does. So the pair report stands for, write it down, personally enrolled activity report. So this is a drill down report starting from the people that you personally enrolled. So this is the person whose report this is. The blocked out names here are the people that they enrolled, okay? And you can see here the total qualified volume that they have for the month, total volume, QV, rank qualified volume, how much of that they can use. So this is a good example of what I was talking about before. This person's got almost 83,000 total QV, but they can only use 11,000 of it for their rank right now, and they're at executive director. Okay, here you can see what month, the name that you're looking at, and this is important because when you click on each person's name, it will change to their pair report. So it'll always show you whose report you're looking at here. And so as you drill down, a quick way to get back to yourself is to click back to top. That'll take you all the way back to you, okay? You've got the history drop down. For those of you who've been in the business for a while, you can look at your pair report for last month, the month before, the month before, the month before, and that allows you to compare how people are doing in your business, if their business is growing, if they need some help. Here you can see the first person here that the person enrolled, the top of their, and this is going to always sort itself this way by volume. This person has achieved Ruby as their highest rank for the month so far, and you can see their total QV, how much of the QV you can use for your rank. This is how much of it you can use. Total monthly CV coming out of that person's organization so far, and their personal volume. This is going to change to hundreds as their subscription date comes around and their subscription runs successfully. And so you can see it's showing all the first 10 people of this person's report. You can drop this down. You can see more people at a time, or you can progress across the different pages. And guess what happens if you click this top person? The report changes and it becomes that person's pair report. And guess what happens if you click on any of those people and you click on, it just keeps drilling down, and you can start to really understand the makeup of the organizations for the different people in your business. So super cool. We love that report. Your diamonds are eating that up. That's what when they wake up and they're having their coffee, your diamonds are in their pair report. That's what they're looking at. And then you have your historical volume report, right? This is cool. There's no data here, but what's cool is that it shows you what your ending volumes were for previous weeks and previous months. So it allows you to go back in time, and you might say, okay, what was my volume last week? You can, or actually this goes 2 weeks ago because your volume last week will show in your binary viewer. But you can come here and you can see what was my volume 2 weeks ago, what was my volume this particular week, a month ago. You can see it here and all your details and what you got paid on. Same thing with your monthly volumes. You can go back to the previous months and you can see that here as well. So these are cool reports, and we've got even more cool reports that we're going to design. But this is showing you everything you need to see about your business. And obviously what you're starting to realize is that this is serious business. We're giving you the tools. Every business has tools. Mr. Bugs has a variety of tools that he can use to see how iBuumerang as a company is doing. And we're giving you the tools that you need to see how your piece of the company is doing, okay? And I want you to start thinking of your business as a division of iBuumerang. How's your division doing? Right? Is your division holding up its weight? Right? So definitely you want to look at it that way. In the boomerang section, you can see your boomerangs. You can see, now these are going to be the boomerangs that you've sent out. And it'll be a list, excuse me, of your individual and group boomerangs, and it'll show you if they used it or not and what the expiration date is. So this is not a complete list of your customers, just your boomerangs that are in play, all right? The commission section is going to show you your weekly commissions going back. Just drop this down and you choose a week and it'll show you, there's no commissions in here, but what it would do is it will show you a line under commission type. It'll say dual team, and it'll say fast start bonus, and it'll show you how much of each you earn. And guess what? It's clickable. You click on it, it's going to show you the detail down to the people and the enrollment packs, what you earned off of each one. Same thing on the monthly. The monthly will drop down the months, and when you click submit, it will show you again commission type and amount, and it'll show you how much you earned from travel savings bonuses, how much you earned from the unilevel, how much you earned from the leadership development bonus if you're getting that, and also included in that are in the monthly commissions is if you earned any referral travel referral bonuses will be listed here as well. And when you click on them, again, there is detail. There is detail. Yes, we're recording this training so that we can put it up someplace so that you can see it. All right. Of course, we've already been to the World Series tab. Let's talk about your e-wallet. Now you click on your e-wallet. This is crazy cool because this is like managing your ledger of iBoomerang transactions. Okay, so it's going to show you everything that comes into your e-wallet and everything that goes out of your e-wallet. So every time we pay your commission and we put it in your e-wallet, it'll show you when, how much it was, how much you had before, how much you had after we put it in there, and what it was. Type and remarks is going to be a very important column for you. And every time you spend money out of your e-wallet, if you transfer it to your iPayout account, it'll be a line, it'll be an outline. If you purchase boomerangs, it's going to show up here. If you purchase a voucher, it's going to show up here, so you'll have a ledger of what's happening. When you get paid, you'll see your e-wallet balance here. You can then transfer whatever amount of that you want to your iPayout. Just type in the amount here. Remember that if you have $100, you can only transfer 98 because there's a $2 service fee for transfers, okay? And then if you need to go to your iPayout account to manage it, you can click here and it will take you there. Word of advice, always leave at least enough to cover your next monthly subscription. Always leave at least $100 in your e-wallet. There are people who are so smart that they leave right now $1,200 in their e-wallet. Why? Because it covers their next 12 subscriptions. They never have to worry about their subscription not running, and that's important. Speaking of subscriptions, the next tab is your subscription tab. It's going to show you what subscription level you are at, what your monthly subscription is for where you are, when the next time it's going to run, what credit card you have on file, and you can choose to make your e-wallet or your credit card the primary. We default to e-wallet unless you change it to credit card, okay? And then make sure if you change it to credit card, hit save. And if your subscription doesn't run, very important, this is where you need to come, right? So if you get that phone call from your upline that says, hey, your subscription didn't run, or you get that email from us that says, hey, your subscription didn't run, you're going to want to come here. And when that happens, there's going to be a button here that says reactivate. And you're going to click that button and it'll give you an opportunity to go ahead and pay your subscription. Okay, that's where you can pay it. Sometimes the button doesn't appear, just message customer support and they can turn on your reactivate button for you so that you can continue. All right, just ask them to turn it on for you and they will do it. All right, let's go to organization. This is where you can manage your organization, your business and your customers. This is why this is organized this way. The first thing you can see here is your binary viewer. Your binary viewer is going to open up a pop-up window. So make sure you've got pop-ups enabled for your iBoomerang back office. And I should have mentioned this earlier. The number one reason why people will tell us that their iGo link doesn't work or their iDecide link doesn't work is that their browser on their phone or their computer is not set to allow pop-ups. So you want to make sure that you go into your browser settings on your phone and your computer and enable pop-ups for myiBoomerang.com. That way you'll never have a problem with the binary viewer, with your single sign-ons, etc. Okay? Now, when you come here to the binary viewer, it shows you your organization in a binary view. And when you click on any of these people, they become the top person. So you can drill your way down and say, I'm gonna see what this person looks like. I'm gonna see this person. I want to see this person. You can keep going all the way down. You can fast track and skip to the bottom left or skip to the bottom right. You can then go up one level at a time. You can accelerate, take the elevator all the way up to the top. And look at what happens when you hover over each person. There's a pop-up that shows you what that person's detail information is, their name, their TSA number, when they enrolled, who their sponsor is, and do they have personal volume. Now, you'll notice these little icons underneath each one. That shows you what their current pack is. You're like, okay, well, what is the blue one? What do the blue ones mean? What do the gray ones mean? No problem. Over here is a legend. And when you drop it down, it shows you what everything on this page means. Green circles mean active. Red circles mean inactive, not active, empty battery. Pack selection. So purple is a Vibe Overdrive ambassador. Gray is a standby class. Blue is coach. Gold is business. Light blue is first. And so you can see going on. And you can also see the color of the person is going to change based on their rank. Okay, so you've got, if a person is gold, they're still at an ambassador level. But when they go diamond, they're going to turn silver, right? When they're an executive, they're going to be orange. When they're ruby, they're going to be red. Okay, so you can see what those mean. You can turn the legend on and off by clicking this arrow. Over here, you have a downline search button. Sometimes you may want to put it out of the way so that you can see this, this data center right here that gives you some detail. It shows you what your current paid as rank is and what percentage that equates to in the binary, what you're going to get paid at. It shows you how many people you have on your left, how many people you have on your right. It shows you what your volume is for the current week, left and right. Again, this is CV, commissionable volume. It shows you what your volume was for the previous week. And this is going to be the volume that was generated in the previous week. It's going to show you how much volume you're carrying over from the past into now. And then it's going to add these two, the previous, how much volume you carried over into the previous week, I should say. And then it's going to add it up and say your total previous week is this, and that's what you're going to get paid on in the coming Monday. Okay. All right. So that's cool. Downline search allows you to search for people. The number one reason people can't find people in the downline search is they didn't toggle left or right. Okay. So you want to make sure you, if you're searching for somebody, you don't find them on your right, try toggling left. They might be over there too. Okay. So there you go. All right. And if anything is not working, if you guys are noticing something's not working, just flag us in customer service and we will fix it, because that's what we do. All right, what if you want to buy a voucher? You click the buy voucher tab, you choose your, it's going to put a code in and you choose which voucher you want to buy. Make sure you buy the appropriate voucher for what you want to do. And this is going to pull it out of your e-wallet, okay? One thing that you should know about vouchers, vouchers do not carry value. So if you buy a $250 voucher and you use it, you give it to somebody to do standby for $49.95, the voucher's gone, all right? So make sure you get the appropriate voucher, okay? Oh, let me go back to organization. I did skip customers. Let me click customers. This is gonna show you a list of your customers, okay? You're gonna get the customer ID, the name of the customer, their email, their mobile number, the code that was used, the boomerang code that was used for them, and the date they were created. Very important. If you have any customer issues that you need to report to customer service, you want to give the full information, right? Including the code that was used so we can look it up on our end and find that customer in our system and make any appropriate adjustments that are needed. But you're going to see all your customers here. Right now, you cannot differentiate between your iGo customers and your Vibe customers. They all have a customer number that starts with a C. The only way you can tell is if you have somebody who's both, you'll see their name in there twice, but we will be giving you that new stuff. We'll give that to you in a future report that we are working on and developing. That one is really complicated, but we're going to get it done for you. All right. And someone said, what is a voucher? A voucher is a way that you can help someone pay for something. So for example, if you have somebody who's trying to pay their monthly subscription, it's $99.95. For whatever reason, their card's not going through, and you've got at least $100 in your e-wallet, you can come here, You can choose the $99.95 voucher. When you hit save, you bought it. It'll pull the $100 out of your e-wallet. Then you can give them this code and they can go pay their subscription with this code. They can use the code like money. All right. So that's cool. Under events, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So when you click events, it'll take you to the events tool. All right. And it'll have a promotion for upcoming events. You can click browse events. And some of you may have to click that in order to see Vision. This one's a demo office, so it's not fully loaded up. You'll be able to click this and see your tickets that you have, any tickets that you already have that you've purchased for upcoming events, etc. And you'll be able to, if you had tickets, you can transfer them to other people if you need to. Okay, and then last but not least, you have tools. You have tools. And by the way, if you purchase the $50 convention ticket add-on, it doesn't go through the event ticketing system. It goes through another system that we have because it's tied to the enrollment, and we have to update those in your back office. Don't worry, you have a receipt in your invoices, right? And we've got a record of it. And at some point in the very near future, we will load all of those into the back office. It's something that we've got to do, okay? Document library under tools, very important. This is where you can get your presentations, documents, social media items, media items. Presentations is this is cool. You can download the iBuumerang presentation in all different languages here. This is very, very cool. And under documents, this is where you find your documents, terms and conditions, the anti-spam policy. Someone said, how do I change my information? TSA information change request form is back here. You want to make a donation to the BÜM Foundation? If you need to do it this way, you can do it. People ask about the compensation plan. What's the comp plan? Here's the one pager right here. Gives you an overview of the comp plan. I'm going to click on it to show you guys. Did you guys know this is in your back office? Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Very, very cool. Also, under tools, you've got training, right? So this is where you can subscribe to the digital training vault. All right, this is where you can subscribe to it. It actually has 24 hours of training in it right now. It's regularly $99 a month. We're doing a special at $19.95 a month. When you click buy now, once you click this, when you come here again, it will actually show you the contents of the digital training vault, and you can start watching and listening to those trainings. All right, and lastly, we've got downloads. And under downloads right now, we have the digital photo album. If you didn't purchase it, this is where you can buy it. If you did purchase it, this is where you can download it, and it'll show you how many downloads you have remaining based on how many that you bought. So this is our back office at the current moment. And again, we're crazy excited about everything that you can do in your back office. We're committed to excellence. We're committed to improving it. And what's really crazy, Mark, in my entire network marketing career, I've never given a back office training, right? Because I believe the best back office training is go in your back office and click on every link, which is what we just did, to see what's back there and what it does. And so we wanted to make sure that you guys could see all the cool stuff that we put together for you to manage your business. Mr. Mark Cathcart, please come back and join me. And that is our back office tour for today. And guess what? We're just getting started. We're committed to always giving you the best back office tools in the entire industry and making the rest of the industry change its game to keep up with iBuumerang. Boom.
I ran out of ink.
Ah!
I flat ran out of ink. I took so many notes.
All right, we got to get Tunde to put more ink in those pads.
Yeah. Yes. Tunde, if you're listening, more ink, please. Okay. Wow. 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 So people loved that training. And the back office, or excuse me, the Zoom chat was all lit up. Mm-hmm. I was watching the Facebook live chat too. And then there were lots of questions flying around in the Zoom. So Good stuff.
Yes.
And,
Thank you.
and the WhatsApp chat was lit up too. Talita said, this call is amazing. And
Awesome.
Karen Hurst said, fantastic training and enhancements at T.Gray. So, dude, you're a hero.
All right. Well, you know what? I can't take all the credit because I can't code to save my life. There are a bunch of geniuses that make this happen. And I want to go ahead and give those people a shout out. Robert Sacco and his whole team. You guys are amazing. We run them into the ground, guys, but they rise to the occasion every time. The coding for World Series, I think it almost killed them. But they did it. they did it. They got it done.
I think so. So, well, good stuff, man. So, and
hold on, Mark.
Yeah.
We got to thank you guys too, because all of that is a team effort. The geniuses make it work, but your team pitches in to make it pretty. So we appreciate you designing all those widgets for us.
I'm in the business of pretty and beautiful. So, and that brings me to this point. If you're creating something that isn't up to standard, so code word janky, looking janky. So
yes, good. I'm glad you said it.
We've got downloads available for you at iBoom Hub. Go to iBoom Hub resources and then downloads, and you guys can download beautiful things that you can do. So and that you can use. So we're good. We're wrapping this up.
Looking to start a business from home? The business from home. We are the fastest growing home-based business company in the world that's helping ordinary people just like you and I to get out of debt, generate additional income streams in their life, and creating extraordinary success stories globally. We've got the right systems in place, world-class servant leadership, wealthy compensation plan, and the utmost support you need to start local and go global. To get started, simply text us on WhatsApp, #ReadyToBoom on +356 9946 3303. Again, text #ReadyToBoom on WhatsApp on the number +356 9946 3303 right now. Let's get ready to boom.